Hi all and welcome to this week's newsletter. Done a little bit on the run today. I've just finished another day on the way to the car and then home. So I thought I'd just keep you updated with what's been going on. It's been a good week. We've extended out to 3 and 4 balls from Monday, which has been successful. So we've now got a mixture of 2s, 3s and 4s and the occasional single, obviously later on in the day, on the main course. Fortunately, the pace of play, in my opinion, from what I can see, has been still fairly good. Most of the time 4 balls are getting around in under 4 hours, so it's not been too much of an issue in terms of 2s catching up with 4s, so that's all good. There was a meeting on Monday, Greens Committee meeting, and they've taken the next little baby step in terms of moving forward, in that now members can sign in a guest on the par 3 golf course, so that way we'll start creating some income for the golf club. The cost of that is £7.50 for each guest, and you can do that, you can sign 2 guests at any one time. So that's new. That's the first step before we start to take any sort of visitors on the main course or people coming in, members of the public using the par 3. So that's the first step, so hopefully that works nicely. You will be aware that obviously we are taking some green fees at 4 PM each day. That's through Golf Now or Tee Off Times, people like that, which we have to do to pay for the tee time system that we use, the online booking system. There is a charge for that, or we can give the BRS people 1 tee time a day, which is their payment, so they take all the money for that. So there's nothing really we can do about that one. We had a 4 ball the other day on Tuesday, we had a 2 ball Monday, didn't have anybody today on Wednesday, but as I say, we might get members out of that, who knows, if they come and enjoy the golf course and decide they want to join fully. Talking about new members, it has been a very successful period, something we probably weren't envisaging, and a lot of golf clubs in the same position would not be envisaging the fact that we've taken on so many new applicants. We've had, I think up until now, 30 new members join the golf club at various categories, whether that be age group, younger age groups, whether it be par 3, on one of the point systems, and even a number of full members. So that has been a nice benefit of people being limited into where they can play their golf, not being able to play as a visitor. So people are taking the decision to join the club, and they've been welcomed in and started to play and have enjoyed the experience. So that's all good news. The work continues on the veranda out the back, so the guys that have been doing that have got a long way. They've got all the glass up now, just waiting for the engraved panel that goes at the front. The resin floor's been done, there's a lot of painting going on in the clubhouse, all the electrical work's being done, so lots of good stuff going on there, with a view to hopefully, if the legislation allows, having some form of entertainment from during July. July the 4th is the date that's being banded around for some sort of bars, pubs being open with social distancing in place, so we're ready for that. Certainly we've got the outside space now that will allow us to allow you to stop for a drink after your game. Whilst we're on that subject, obviously we're all missing our bar staff currently. Kay obviously being the head of that, in charge of the bar. I asked her this week if she would just give us a few words and let us know how she's doing, which she kindly did. So here's a short video message from Kay. Take it away, Kay.
Hi everyone, hope that you're all keeping well. Gary contacted me and asked me if I'd do a very small video for this week's newsletter, which is a bit strange to me, but here goes. I've been watching the progress on the terrace through Gary's newsletters. I've got to say it's looking fantastic, so a big thank you to David, Allen and anyone else who's worked on that. I understand Stuart's now doing his work on the inside. Can't wait to see that one, Stuart. I'm sure that's going to look amazing as well when that's done. As for myself, I've been doing lots of gardening. lots of cleaning and lots more cleaning. So we've probably got the cleanest house in Rushmere around about now. I'm also pleased to say that I've mastered the art of the correct way to clean a bandsaw. I'm sure that's just so that Pete doesn't have to do it himself, but it's kept me busy. I've got to say that it has been a very strange time for me. Used to being so busy, yet I have found it strange, but I'm pleased to say that we're both well. As of yet, we don't know when the clubhouse can open or the bar, but Rob will definitely keep everyone updated on that one. Can't wait to see you all. Miss you all loads. Take care and bye for now.
Nice to see Kay there with her dog. Also, after last week's message from Neil, who gave you a lot of information about what's going on the golf course, we both think that's a very good idea that he continues doing that. So there's been a bit of work going on the golf course this week, ironing greens, which you can see here, and obviously other work going on in terms of watering, because we've had a very dry May and a very sunny May. In fact, if you look at the records here, it was the sunniest and the driest May pretty much on record. Well above average in terms of sunshine and well below average in terms of rainfall. So making life a little bit more difficult for our green staff, although as Neil's going to tell you in a second, there's lots of work going on still on the golf course. So here we are. Neil, your chance to have another few words with your viewing public.
Good morning. This is another fabulous day today here at Rookery Park Golf Club. The weather is looking lovely. It's not as warm as it was yesterday, which is nice, so things are cooling down a little bit, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of rain at the end of this week. I just thought I'd give you a quick heads up on what we're achieving today. We are currently spraying greens, spraying approaches and tees with wetting agent and then watering in behind. I don't know whether you can see that from over there. That's the 4th green, 5th tees, and Chris Jones is just about to roll the 8th, and the water running on the approach. The wetting agent basically helps the soil from going hydrophobic and helps the roots take up the water so we can keep turf alive. We sprayed greens yesterday. Greens were sprayed with a feed, a PGR, which is a growth regulator, and a wetting agent. So they've had pretty much the same treatment. The only difference was they've had a little bit of feed as well. The roller was out yesterday and again today. We're having the greens machine ground this morning, so reels should be nice and sharp for tomorrow to be a better cut towards the weekend. I don't think I've got much else to tell you this week. I hope you're all enjoying 4 balls. Please abide to the 2 metre distancing. Keep enjoying your golf and stay safe. I'll speak to you soon.
So that is it for this week. Thank you for watching again. Thank you for your continued support of the golf club and, from a personal point of view, of the Golf Pro shop. Please remember that you can order stuff from me. You can come to me at the table and ask to try on some shoes, which you can do outside, or if you're looking for clothing, as I said before, golf balls, accessories, gloves, confectionery, that sort of thing, please come to me at the table. If you want to book something in advance, you can do that by phoning the Pro shop. If you want to order something that we haven't got in the shop, you can now do that either through the Foremost Golf online system, or again by asking me or emailing me, and I can order stuff in for you. We did it this week with a pair of shoes for a customer, a pair of FootJoy shoes which he didn't have in stock in his size. They were ordered, they arrived within a few days, and we matched the online price that he'd seen it at, so he was more than happy, and he's going to continue to use that system. So please give us the opportunity first before you go online to try and match prices and order the product in for you. So that's it for this week. More to come next week, more good news coming through potentially on the competition front, which I know you've had an email about today, so we'll talk a little bit more about that next week when our new holes arrive with the little picky uppy things. So that's about it. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I hope to see you up at Rookery Park Golf Club very soon.